What's up, my moon babes? Welcome or welcome back to another video. If you are seeing this reading, it is for you. Let's get right into it. Let's see what spirit has for you guys. I feel like every time I start my videos, I realize my cats are up here. Like they get on my desk. And I want to say I'm sorry in advance for the shaking. As I've been editing my videos, I've noticed that it like shakes a little even when I tap the table a little bit. I gotta get something to stabilize this. So I apologize in advance. But let's see what spirit has for you. What's going on, spirit, for my collective? What do they need to hear at this time? For those who see this video, you have false beliefs. Move it down some. I got my camera a little closer today. It says, once the untrue that we believe, these things are kind of small, hold on. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine to us. Okay. False beliefs. So are the ways we can release. It's like you're kind of finding things out about yourself. Yeah, creative power. It's like you're learning things about yourself or noticing your, I want to say, shortcomings, quote unquote. And you're realizing how you can heal, you can undo them, you can unlearn them to relearn, is what I'm getting. It's like you're gaining a lot of wisdom about yourself with this owl here. And I see like the elephant tusk, like you're gaining a tough exterior because you're realizing who you are. You're like, okay, I used to do this and I don't like the way this makes or made me feel. So why even allow it? And that in turn is creating a looking at the circle, like a whirlpool of creative power. Like you're learning yourself and you're releasing. I just heard you're kind of like releasing chakras, your second chakra specifically. This feels like, sorry if you hear dogs, confirmation. This feels like root, sacral, like you're growing. And maybe even solar plexus, like, what is right on the tip of my tongue? Kundalini, there we go. I could not figure that out, but that may be significant. You may be looking into that, but that may be an experience that's happening to you. Sorry, my throat is like, I don't know. It's like every time I read, my throat gets like foggy or scratchy. Okay. It's like whoever I'm reading for is like, no, somebody don't want you to hear that message or this message. And maybe that's something that has to do with the tusk. Like you have to protect yourself from something or someone or false beliefs or beliefs that your family, old friends, just people in your life have about you, like who they believe you to be. In all reality, you know who you are. It's like you're no longer fitting in that box because you don't have to. Some of you may be pregnant as well, but that could just be, like I said, creative energy. Like you are growing, cultivating, and it just may be yourself in general. Like you are literally gaining so much wisdom. We have weeping wound. You are not your wounds. Protecting yourself. Yeah, you are not your wounds. I want to say finding your trauma, understanding your trauma. I kind of got a feeling of like getting angry. You may be getting angry at it. You have 22, women supporting women. Did I say woman? Women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations. So you may have a friend group, maybe like a soul tribe, people close to you in your family. It just feels like significant people here. And they're helping you heal through this, maybe, or maybe you've been talking to them about this, but your friends or this tribe that you have are very significant in your life. Very helpful. Also, I've kind of thought about like a business or a nonprofit or something that helps women shelters, something in that realm. And maybe it's because you have wounds. You are a woman that has wounds. You don't have to be a woman seeing this reading, but this does definitely feel like a lot of feminine energy. But, well, this deck is very feminine, but with the looking at the women supporting women and seeing the weeping wound, like, I just feel like a very feminine energy, and that wants to heal, wants to help, wants to grow, which you are doing. But that's that wound there, you know, it's still there. You are not your wounds. And I feel like that's something that you tell yourself, even if you don't say that directly. That's something that you tell yourself often. You have responding, not reacting. The only control we have is how we respond to the hand we are dealt. Yeah. How are you going to respond to the hand you were dealt? I'm going to move these up so that I can get you all some tarot. Yeah, I feel like you guys are growing a lot. Alrighty. I, on the whim, at times, pick my decks. But this one, I love this deck. This is a 𝖫𝖊𝖊𝖉 tarot. I believe I do have it in my description box below. Alrighty, Spirit, what is going on? I did see on my timer, it passed this time, but I saw 3:22, which is Sunday for me. I am recording this on the 20th of March. That may be significant for someone, because at first I was like going to ignore it, but because maybe it was just me, because I get messages all the time, and sometimes it's like, but that was very significant, maybe a birthday or something. We have a lot of cards here. Okay, 4 of Wands, Knight of Rods, High Priestess, 4 of Swords, for my collective spirits. Thank you. Okay, a lot of reversals. Let's see, already. These wanted to come out together. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. I just heard, what is it worth? What is it worth? And I feel like that's maybe another question you're asking me. Are the wounds worth keeping? Are the wounds worth keeping? Are they worth the unrest, throwing you off your game? Are they worth it? I feel like with this energy, you're always going. And to the point where I don't want to say ignore your trauma or your problems, but it kind of just feels like you're just trying to get through it. You're just trying to get through it. And in turn, what does that do? Excuse me, but I feel like you are realizing this. That's why I said earlier, you're kind of realizing your quote unquote shortcomings, because I didn't want to say that in like a condescending way, but that's how you see these, like the things that you need to heal, like they're my shortcomings, or you're starting to believe that, false beliefs. But finding ways to heal it. It is a baby outside that lives right across, and he's making noise right now. I kind of got like an inner child energy. Find that again. I feel like you're bombarded with maybe pain, collective. I'm so sorry, but just it's like pain and problematic energy. Maybe it's current energy that's hurting you, or current like problems that's going on and they're affecting you. Maybe you don't realize how much it's affecting you. 1 and 2, this when it turn, or like for another collective of people, this may be a past energy or deep wound, something that you continue to move forward, like try to just keep going, because you're like, okay, I got this, like we can just keep going. But it's not a stable energy to truly grow off of, truly get into oneself, truly get to know yourself, truly get to know what you like, what you love. I feel like you're kind of getting to know yourself again, and it is uprooting a whole lot. It's like, why did I allow this? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? It's like a lot of questions. 10 of Swords. But it's like a whole bunch of questions, and you see all of it, and here you are as the King of Pentacles. Like, you are two things. So for some of you, this may be you, like you are very strong, you are a very stable person. You know that you know the potential if you're not there yet. You know the potential with who and what you can be, but you know you have to let go of this pain, because all it does is what? It's like you're tired and fed up of the swords being in your back. You're tired and fed up of, yeah. On the other end, this kind of feels like a person in your life. Maybe you saw this person as a King of Pentacles before. Maybe you saw them as very stable, got their ish together, know what they're doing, grew from a lot. Maybe you had an image of this person, but in reality, you realize who they really were and how they affected you. This feels like a father figure, an uncle, or yeah, a male figure. For some of you, they may have abused you. I'm so sorry. But like now you are starting, like this person showed one face and now you realize that that was a mask the entire time, you know? And it's like, you didn't want to see it in a way. You're just like, it's okay, I can get through this. This is what everyone goes through. But in reality, no, it's not healthy. Women supporting women, you actually need to start talking to your community around you. And I'm not gonna lie, start telling your business a little bit to the people that you trust. The circle is quite small on this card. Yeah. Start talking to the people you trust. Ask them like, okay, I feel this way about this. Is that okay? Like, I truly feel like this. And they could tell you straight up no. That is crazy. Don't do that. Did it not in a bad way, but you're going to get true supportive advice from those people, the people that you trust, the people that trust you. Anything else? This is a good reading. And not saying that in a I feel like you seeing all of this and you realizing all of this is very, very good. It may not feel good now, but it's a very, you may feel it like creative power. Like it may not feel good now, but it's like, oh, okay. Actually, I see what this can be. It's the potential. For some of you, I feel like maybe you also felt you had the potential to turn out like this and you never wanted to be like this person or whoever this is, right? And you're like, no, I don't need to pressure myself to this person's beliefs of me. I don't need to pressure myself to this person's beliefs. Like I said, what they say about me, I don't have to listen and hold those complaints, thoughts, comments. I don't have to hold on and harness that. We have the King of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups. And one more. The Star. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Rods. That wasn't gonna fit there. Alrighty. King of Cups reverse. 7 of Cups. The Star. I don't know who this King of Cups is and why it's in reverse. It kind of feels like I'm getting a little tired of these broken promises. Like something with this feels like promises. Okay, I also want to say maybe hurt, pain, your trauma affects your daily life naturally, you know, like, and sometimes we don't notice how much. And maybe you start to see signs in other people of this person or of that trauma, you know. It starts to remind you of things, and you start to get in your head. You start to you know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like you start to get in your head, but you don't realize how many options you have. Like, you don't have to be somewhere that causes you pain, that has broken promises, that has that are false starts, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to stay there. You can go to someone who is promising you things and willing to make do on those promises, willing to do you well, treat you well, you know? You can make space for that. You don't have to keep energies in your life, especially traumatic energies. And I feel like whatever this broken promise is now for you, we're gonna call that person broken promise. Whatever broken promise is now for you, you don't have to stay there. Spirit is like, you have so many options. And the biggest one, you don't have to stay where you are. We have the star. Yeah, your choices and your wishes, I feel like you need to realize they mean a lot. Let me actually put this on here because I really just realized, like, forgot she was naked on that card. But yeah, your wishes, your promises to yourself, your relationship with yourself, I really feel like is the biggest thing, is what matters most. And if something is affecting that relationship with yourself and affecting how you see yourself, affecting how you see the world, how you see other people, just how you don't naturally, truly, innately envision life, why even keep it? Like, ew, like, broken promises can go. You need real promises. And people that act on the promises. Knight of Cups. Yeah. It's funny because here you have the devil energy. I feel like you going back to these broken promises or just keeping that type of traumatic energy in your life is a devil energy. Like, you're attached to it. And I know it's hard to hear. I know that's hard to hear. Whoa. But in our reality, sometimes we can be addicted to that. Stress, you know, your bodies can. And for a lot of people, they just get comfortable there. And that may be for you too. Comfortability, you just know what to expect from that. But Spirit is like, look at all of your choices. Like, you don't have to stay there in that spot. Like, you truly don't. Why? Oh, I just heard this song. Why by Salt. 444, protection, transformation, courage, alignment, clarity, purpose, strength, divine love. Prepare for your blessings, for the blessings you've been waiting for. They're on the way. You were born for a higher purpose. Focus your energy on your goals and trust that the universe will align the right people, opportunities, and resources to realize your dreams. You also have 0909 on the bottom of the deck, and it says new beginnings. I'm just going to toss these cards around clearly because new beginnings, opportunity, courage, achievement, endings, new beginnings. Adventure, love. Keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. You're completing something significant, and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. It's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that's about to unfold. Yeah, you guys. Okay. Yeah, that was your reading, collective. That was a really good reading. I really, really hoped it helped because it gave a lot of insight. If I feel like, let me know if it did for you. Please let me know in the comments. I really want to know if you guys, like, if my readings resonate with you all. I feel them, so I hope you do as well. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can go ahead and click the description box below. Yeah, if you like my energy like I love yours, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.